Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a carpet bombing effect with Phoenix FD. So I'm using the latest version of Phoenix FD 2.2 and this is a shorter version of the tutorial. There is another longer video which is about 1 hour long, in which I explain in more detail why we are doing each of the steps and what could be the other results. So in this one I'm just going to lay out the scene and set the options, simulate and render, and show you the final results. So this one is for those of you who are more familiar with Phoenix FD. So we'll start off by creating our Phoenix simulator right here. So I'll make it wider and not so tall because we need a more spread out effect. I'm going to emit the explosion from a series of spheres. So their radiuses should be between 2.5 and 3.5. I will start with a medium one, and later I'm going to lay out the rest of them right here. So in order to emit with Phoenix FD, I will use the Phoenix source, which will feed this emitter geometry right here. We'll need to add it to the list of target objects. I will use the inject mode in order to get more of a blast effect. I will use the default temperature and the default smoke. This will be enough. And I'm going to animate the discharge of the source to just discharge a very high amount of temperature and smoke, 3000, just for a single frame, and then back to 0. Okay, so now we are ready to start our simulation, and it doesn't do anything because we have to add it to the exclude list of the simulator, otherwise it interacts with it, and the inject mode right here cannot work. It converts automatically to brush mode, which will feed more slowly the emitter. So here we are, we have our initial explosion. So in order to shape the explosion better, I will use the multipass method, which will give us more detail. I'm going to reduce the steps per frame to just one because we don't need more, and we're not doing a liquid simulation. I'm going to increase the conservation quality so that we have more symmetric explosions right here, and I'm going to use the symmetric method of conservation. Okay, so one more thing is I'm going to use the adaptive grid and set it to speed, and I will lower the simulator in order to fit the emitter inside it. Okay, so here it is, and it will start, the fireball will start expanding. No, so you can see here the adaptive grid